Apologies for the poor audio this week. Our microphone's audio was corrupted. Sad times.
Cocking ass.
I feel like that would be annoying.
Have you ever watched Spartacus?
No.
Oh, bro.
Spartacus.
Spartacus. No, mate, the actual series is fucking sick.
Oh yeah, you brought this up on
Oh,
episode...
mate, did I? Oh, mate.
I can't remember which one.
So good. Like, whenever I think about it, it's just like, it's one of the best sayings, bro. Just like, anytime something goes bad, they're like, Jupiter shots cocking ass.
That's it.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I remember that one.
I've heard you make that reference before.
it's fucking good shit.
It's a great series. You just need to get through the first 18 episodes. Not the best.
No,
Just
to be
get through
fair,
it,
it
and
was,
then, oh my god.
Once you're over the hump.
mate, I tell you,
Well, I'm not going to watch it then, am I?
it did fuck me up a bit actually because the it was a bit sad, but the first season, absolutely amazing, and then the main actor died of cancer, so they had to replace him, which was obviously shit because you go from whoa, this guy's fucking sick, like all of a sudden there's just like new season start and it's like a different dude as Spartacus, and I was like, he looks different, but he fills the role. He fills the role in
Something's different.
like fair play to him. Fills, yeah. No, it was more grown hair, bro. I told you he had cancer.
Shit.
Yeah, the first dude was like skinhead, and the other dude was like, oh, I've got a bit of hair. So I was like, oh, the new season's passed and he's growing some hair. That makes sense. I was like, wait a second. That's a different dude. It's like what they did. Did you ever watch?
It's Dumbledore all over again.
I was going to say Fresh Prince of Bel Air, where it gets to like season 4 and then they just change the mum.
Oh, yeah.
The mum changes halfway through and they don't say anything until halfway through the episode. Now, you didn't think we weren't just going to say nothing, did you?
So clever, they break the fourth wall.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's like, oh,
Did she die?
No, she didn't die. She just left the show.
She's like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
This show isn't going anywhere.
I'm done with this shit. Yeah.
Oh, this Prince ain't fresh no more.
Yeah, mate. I was going to say, it's fucking Chris Rock's face is feeling a bit fresh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, so
Snap
it's been,
city, snap.
it's been a little while, hasn't it, since that happened. We're recorded now.
Hot minute.
But
Yeah.
we haven't spoken about it.
That was the big piece.
I know, the fact that, war on Ukraine and loads of shit going on in other countries, and Will Smith still have to do with the Oscars, and that's front page news.
So many meme opportunities, right? Keep
Oh
that.
my God. Yeah.
My name's that my wife's mouth.
Keep your...
The memes were incredible.
Mate, the memes
So
come
good.
out instant.
There's people like just ready for this.
Mate,
shit,
honestly,
like,
there must be a dude.
I'm
that's
calling
just
you
like,
sick.
Yeah, that's
I'm
time
spending.
to make memes.
Yeah.
But then they must make money off of it. Like, they can't, I don't know, like, can you copyright a meme? Like, I don't know.
well, I suppose you get a big enough following and then
Yeah, I
to
guess.
another platform and you got ads or whatever.
Yeah, but I'll guarantee you there's one dude that's got like 4,000 followers. And then you got that page with a couple of mil that's just like yoink, and then like they never get seen. They do all this
The little
hard work.
dude.
I've seen ones where they're like, oh, I can't manage this anymore, so I'm going to sell the account, and they actually make money off of it.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh, selling accounts. I've heard of
yeah,
that.
I know about that. Like, I mean, don't be fair. Like, it's like small businesses.
I'll
Isn't it?
buy your OnlyFans.
Yeah, like, what?
I'll buy you out.
Yeah, all of a sudden, it's like the Spartacus thing. You get a really fit chick that you subscribe to, and then all of a sudden it's just like some fat dude, like, oh, I own this account now. You're just getting mad titties uploaded on you.
Titties,
Yeah.
ass crack. What the hell? Just hurry up.
I don't know when I quite like it.
Wonderful. Yeah. You know what? I'm already subscribed. I guess.
What a coincidence.
You know what? I'm here, so.
Well, welcome back.
Two fat ladies. Oh no, that's 8, isn't it?
Yeah,
One
eight.
fat
Yeah,
lady,
yeah.
number 8.
Mate, what's wrong with the fat
Very
lady?
short. No, it's. I don't know, but I don't get that because surely that's an hourglass shape. That's not a fat lady. That's an 8.
Nah, some big jugs and some
Could
fucking.
be a zero, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm in shape. Round is a shape.
Maybe you can't get 0 in bingo. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fat women, not allowed.
Number 8 should be like a peanut.
Oh yeah, a peanut, hourglass peanut.
How do we get onto this?
This episode number 8.
Oh!
This is
Why are we talking about lucky number?
I was just like, why are we like, man's just like 2 fat ladies. I was like, what?
Oh, we thought I was just being.
We're on episode 88.
Oh, mate, that's how
Oh,
I
we
feel.
grow weary of this.
The achy spine.
Don't break
I said in episode 1 I'm going to leave the
His
band.
spine. Yeah, Luke left last month, but he's back because
Hello.
It's been 4 weeks
Always back.
since we've recorded.
4 weeks, yeah. So, did you upload a week later? So 3 weeks maybe since you've.
Yeah, but it's
Be
going
that
to
about-
take a week from the
Oh.
editor, so
Oh.
it's going to be
I'm
full.
still not familiar.
We
with
are
this.
live!
Whoa, we
By the time you're watching this,
It'll have been. I don't know.
Ukraine will have won.
Yeah, well, yeah, you never know. Will Smith might slap another bitch.
and then say Ukraine will have lost. Just depending on
Oh,
the
yeah.
outcome.
yeah.
Ukraine will. Oh shit, that's.
Yeah. You cut it in, you cut it out, just like
Russia will have won.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, not like this.
Why are they winning? Oh, I don't even
Now they pulled out.
We're not
Just
talking about it.
Charlie scene.
No, they pulled
Winning.
out. They're like, all right, Kiev wasn't working. Pull out. Let's try the east.
Right. I'm telling you, pulling out don't always work.
Oh, dear. Not like this.
If only he'd have read the instructions on the cover.
We wouldn't be in this.
Red tube, man
Yeah.
fucks entire country.
Barebacks Ukraine.
What was it? They got the fucking Ukrainian fucking president just like, man fucks entire of Russia.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah.
Doner kebabs of Donbass. That's what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, Donbass region.
Donbass.
Donbass region.
Oh mate, do you see they sunk that battleship? The Ukrainians.
You sunk my bound.
Yeah.
E5 to E6.
That's what I mean, is like
That's Harry Potter.
well apparently I mean we've obviously been supplying them weapons, so it's
Yeah.
they've had a bunch of fucking missiles off
We've got
of
no
us,
weapons.
and then all of a sudden they've
Actually, we're going to fire this at the Russians.
yeah, just like, to be fair, I mean, it's essentially us firing at them by proxy. We're just not allowed to. But like, you know what? It's kind of like that thing where you're just like, I can't fight for you, but I'll give you all my shit.
I love this.
It's like when you go on a date and you take a girl golfing and you just get behind her like, you do that. You basically did it.
But Putin's like, if anyone interferes, feel my nukes! and then everyone gives them the weapons. He's like,
go and fire this. Just fire this missile.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it? It's fucking, it's actually chaos.
ooh, you clever bastard!
Well, no, I
We're
mean,
not
yeah.
teasing, we're such a bastard.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's what I mean.
That's what I mean. Mate, we need to do a drinking game.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what?
No, that is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Listen. What?
Listen.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Two submarines can't have them somewhat. You dance of one, alright?
Sink the damn ship.
Apparently, it was like, wasn't it like the 40-year-old ship or something? It was like a almost.
Oh yeah, but it was
Well,
like their
yeah.
most powerful battleship as well. Okay.
Right.
From the Soviet days, they're like, this is the best ship in the world. Someone opens a bag of Lay's and
Fire
it's a bit
cannons!
too much.
No. He's sweating. He's just not supposed to swim.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah.
Raise the others.
That was like weird as fucking pirate. Raise the others.
Russian makes you pirate.
Sound like you're milking a cow. Milk the others.
I don't know why I said others.
Rudders.
Others, rudders, and oars, and I said it together.
Rolls.
Oh, well, you can tell it's been a while.
Just laughing at this.
We're rusty Ruski.
Oh,
yeah,
I love
where's
that
the
boat
fucking-
rusting at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh,
Russia, too soon,
no.
not like this.
It has been a while.
It has been a
What
while,
have you
yeah.
guys been doing in the past 4 weeks?
Well, before we kick into that, I guess we should say a proper hello and welcome back. So appreciate you guys
Welcome back.
tuning in, and yeah, it's
Welcome back
it
to
is
the
an official episode 8.
long story short, the
Long story
podcast
short.
with no official format.
So we laugh at Russia and anyone else we can possibly laugh at without
You
getting
are.
demonetized.
Yes.
But with anyone, there's enough in all this shit to make some shorts, and they do quite well on Instagram, so that's
what you
okay.
guys
Yes.
actually want.
You're watching this on YouTube. You're gold dust.
Yeah, you're one of only 50 people.
We appreciate you. Hey mom, hey dad.
Mind you.
I did the other day. You watch so many YouTube videos, and at the end, they always say, "Don't forget to like and subscribe." And I always think, like, that's what people are thinking.
You
like,
petty
"Oh, I
whores."
completely forgot.
God, I've been meaning to do that.
Fuck!
Start with me.
You'd be
You've been watching the
surprised.
past 100 videos and haven't done that yet.
You'd be surprised. Like, all the
I've been
videos.
manually logging into your channel every day.
I just love the ones
where
where they're just like, oh my god, like 70% of you aren't actually subscribed.
I know.
The people watching, it's
Yeah.
just like, please. Just
So
subscribe.
bait me out.
Oh, it's free.
No one,
I think we
no one
need-
cares about your stats.
Yeah.
We need some reverse psychology for that. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that
doesn't
was,
work.
that was
It
what
doesn't-
it was.
don't you, if you like this, I should be suffering.
Oh,
And
fuck.
subscribe.
If those analytics go in my favour,
Yeah.
I'll stop making videos.
So help me God, we'll have to put ads on the fucking videos.
Trust me, we're about to be sponsored.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's what I mean.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, I should get a T-shirt, mate. Just it is what it is, and that's what I mean.
No, we need LSS branded t-shirts, bro.
LSS, yeah. Do you know I saw that on
I
a
don't know
bench?
why I had LSD then, but I was like, Jesus. I was like, why do we want those?
You know those benches you find in parks that have always got plaques on them?
Oh, park
like-
benches.
Jim's idea.
Yes! Park
You
benches.
see humans sitting on them.
They're the one, that's the
Enjoying their
ones
lunch.
in the park.
I'm missing a ref. I was just like, oh, is that a joke that I've missed out on?
No.
So that was an inside joke between you and Park
Completely
Benches.
unfunny.
Long story short, it said on it,
Long story short.
it is what it is.
It is
And then
what
the
it
guy's
is.
name underneath, I was like, was that his favourite saying?
So was it in quotes? Like,
Yeah, it was.
He probably died on the bench. He's like, yo,
An heart attack, like, I will save you.
They usually have
what it
just
is.
like
it is what it
they
is.
usually do have just some local like OAP hero on the fucking bench.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, legit.
Mike Harper looked after the community.
Or
It's so good that they do.
But you
that.
know what? Like, yeah,
That's
it's,
what- that's
it is
what I mean,
nice.
like,
Yeah, that's
imagine-
what you mean, is it? Yeah,
You look
yeah,
after-
that's what you mean.
That's what I
that's
mean.
what I mean.
Dream. But no, there's like you look after your community.
Yeah, I mean,
You
to
get
be fair,
bench,
yeah,
you
yeah,
go,
that's it. Yeah, you know what? You know you've made it when some cunt puts a tiny £2 plaque on a bench that they've spent like maybe
Some
$100
kid
max.
Sharpies over.
Yeah.
He's bought the engraver at Double H Smith.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wakes up at 6 a.m. wearing nothing but his boxers, scratching his nuts, and just engraving it in.
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing? Get off his bench! No,
Timpsons.
put his name on it.
Yeah.
Timpsons.
Gonna get my key cut, please. I've lost it.
Yeah. He goes to go get a front
Yeah.
door key and a fucking plaque for fucking Maureen who's
I'll
died
knock
whilst
myself out with
helping
flights.
the community in the local Sainsbury's.
Well, I don't know,
Please don't bring
sometimes,
that
I'm sure I saw one bench where it was like, he loved to sit
Locked
here.
out the flat.
Oh, fuck. I'll go on that. What's up?
Oh, one plaque I saw was, it was their name and then loves to sit here and look at the views. I think it was on the coast, it was in Cornwall or something. I was like, so was there a bench here before then? Or are they
They just added the plaque to the bench.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, really got him for himself. He just put it in his will, like, put a plaque on that bench for me.
Make a bench,
Yeah.
put the plaque.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, this is my bench. Like, fucking.
My bench.
Really, he just never got
This
off
is
the
council property.
Yeah. It's got my fucking name on
We're going to remove your flag.
Oh yeah, they found out 20 years later they tweeted something that was horrific.
Oh, yeah.
Cancel.
We're going to push that bench into the sea.
I mean, it's kind of
Haven't they done that with like, you know, the stars in Hollywood?
Jimmy
Oh,
Savile,
couple of-
mate.
Did
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
Fucking what is it? Oh, they're
Yeah.
waiting for him to die, and they're like, oh yeah, he bummed me. Like, why'd you wait? It was like, goddamn, you could have got the dude fucking done. He died happy.
Everyone in the UK got bummed by that.
Yeah.
Surely all of you could have.
Mate, legit, well, what was it? You see some of the videos, it's proper cringe. He's just like, stops, talk to him, gives a kiss.
Oh no.
It's just like on the lips, he's just like,
Fucking, do you know what it's like? It's like
Is
Joe
that-
Biden, man.
oh, mate, yeah,
Leaning
yeah,
in
fucking
and
kissing
just-
babies and
Oh.
shit. Oh, mate,
At
the
least-
Biden handshake.
God,
God,
you
you did.
did. Biden.
Yeah, it was just fucking.
Oh yeah.
Finishes his speech. Thank you, God bless America, good night.
Where am I going?
It's just like,
It's so bad. My granddad had Alzheimer's. It's horrible.
Well, you reckon it's
no, bro, it wasn't
the
outside.
big
Mate,
S.
I told you, he was
Yeah.
talking to his demons.
Bless him. It's just like.
He's good with a teleprompter. At least he can read.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, he's literate.
That's why Obama was like the best vocal president, wasn't he?
Well, mate,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Even if he was like not as a great president, like he came across
I thought it was
so
Bush.
well.
You're not a fan of Bush? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, Nixon, mate, what a great one. Fucking.
What was Clinton like?
The old cheek wobbles.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Nice.
You
No,
definitely.
the American accent when they're emphasising something is the best thing ever. It's just like fucking, just drags on for a day. So, oh, God. Like,
They wind
man,
up.
I liked Obama.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Obama
Obama
one.
was sick, yeah.
My father.
The old, give me a wind up and bite, mate. Like that cat was just like,
Nothing can sound the weight, the power, and
Yes.
the voices can't project. That sounds like Morgan Freeman. I'm Morgan Freeman.
Oh shit! This guy's got everything.
Yeah, I know, this dude's got the, he's got the fucking...
Trump again, it's not that good. It's a bit dry, but we're okay.
It's the best Trump impression ever.
Believe me, folks.
It's the best I've seen. You don't need to see it, I've seen it. You don't need any more proof.
You can find me on Fox News, fuck China. Okay, China. We don't like China.
Can you say Kung Flu?
Yeah.
My
It was the best vaccine was rolled out by me within a day.
we have the face. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I can do the face. Wait, what? I should just like lip sync it and you should do the thing.
I'll put my hand up your arm.
He's just say something like that Trump wouldn't agree with, just like gay marriage is fine. Just like, what the fuck? Oh shit, it's just like dude just coming out of the fucking absolute fucking most bullshit. It's like
Gay marriage? Fucking hell, my last wife was a dud.
A dud or a dud?
A dud. Good. With good.
Not good. Not good.
good with food.
I want to make a complaint, please.
Like, my favourite of yours is the fucking like Indian that's doing like the love fucking surveys from Phone Jacker.
Oh, you want me to dance? You want the blue eyes and the 514s and the blonde
It's the dudes that go along with it. They're like, yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
On a fucking tight snatch.
Blonde, yeah.
Tight snatch, 5'9". Go a little too tall because otherwise she'll fucking make me feel insignificant.
Or not, we just
She can't like a good night. I'll only give her 2 minutes in bed, but
So
she's
you want
got to be fit.
tight snatchings. You want the blue eyes and ching.
I forgot it's the...
Ding, ding, ding. Well, we got brown eyes, but she's got blue snatchings.
Yeah, we got the blonde. Yeah.
You know?
We got the blonde eyes, we got the fucking big body, we got the nice titties, but she's got a penis.
She's 3'2".
Is this obvious, funny, sir?
Mate, it's fucking great. It's such a good show as well. Like, what a random
So long
concept.
ago now,
Oh, mate,
what?
honestly,
Brilliant.
I do feel old.
15 years?
Oh, half of his lifespan.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! Oh shit, man, it's turning 30 this year.
Why are you doing me like this?
Oh, why you bully?
All the way through your life.
I've been around the sun more times than both of you, James.
Ooh.
Not together.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, hold up, wait a minute.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm 6
Me and Luke were just 12. She said she was 12.
How big for my age?
In my time, I've had a lot of massages.
In my time. Listen to this dude. Oh my god, go on.
And
How many fucking
we
handies?
were
Going at it.
How many handies have you been offered by a fucking...
No, I was in, well, that's another story actually. I met this guy in
Oh
Egham
my god.
and
Hello.
at a public house and we were consuming beverages. And he told me this whole elaborate story of how his mate, didn't know what a happy ending was.
Oh mate.
So he
I showed
went
you
to
the
this
Saturday
place,
video earlier.
I don't know, but he went to this massage parlour in Woking and he basically put up the story of saying excuse me. He literally said, oh, no funny business, there was a sign that said no funny business. And this guy just went in, literally, it was a dude as well, massaging him, and he got to the end and he was just like, do you want a happy ending? And he was like, what do you mean? This has been great.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, he's like, that fucking wonderful time.
Victoria.
Wonderful time.
What do you mean?
I don't know how you could
Genuinely.
possibly make it better.
Did
But
not
you
know.
know what? I'm going to leave with a smile on my face either way. Why not? Give Sam
He was so disgusted as well because the guy was like, well, I'm just happy ending, I'll toss you off. And he's just
Mate.
like, you're a guy. Oh
Man.
my goodness.
He went into the full body massage. He left with the full
There's a
body.
lot of your
Can I
body.
close my eyes though? Is that alright?
He's just like, I can't believe you've asked me. I can't believe it at all. Just,
This is
But the
terrible.
sign said no funny business.
yeah, mate. You know what? This is
There's
so
nothing
weird.
funny about it, son. I'm a psychic.
This is so weird because I have a friend. I'm not going to name names, but exact same scenario.
But if you were gonna,
yeah.
That's why.
He'll know if he watches it. If he watches it, he'll know it's about him.
his
Because
name,
he
his name
told me.
rhymes with John.
Names runs in orange.
Keith and Motherland.
Anyway, it's very, very, very similar situation. So he did not know what happy ending was. He obviously knew what happy ending was, but he's instead of not knowing and being ignorant, he knew so much that he was like panicked about going for a massage because he was like, he's a bit, he's not like
tense.
he's just like,
When is it going to happen?
no, he didn't want a happy ending. That's the point.
What's he
Like,
the menu?
he's very.
It's not rain.
No, but he's very monogamous. He's like, obviously, I don't know what it is, but he had a fear of being offered a hand job at the end of his massage. But he must have done the courage. I know.
What would you say if you don't want it? It's like,
Can you use your left hand, please? Like that way.
But anyway, so he goes to this massage parlour after fucking like someone being like, it's great. I think he had like back pain or something at the time, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna go and just get one done. Goes in. Similar, sees a sign, no funny business. He's like, yes, thank God, there's nothing going to happen. They have a sign, no funny business, good time.
That sign's for the police.
Yeah. No, he thought, fantastic, I'm in a safe environment. I have the nice fucking yoga music playing, the incense burning, the lights down low. You set the scene, like he's there. They're like, no, they give him a robe, they're like, get changed, go and get ready in the room off to the side. He's like, great. He's like, nobody's going to try and jerk my chicken tonight. Like, no one's joking it, we're good. Starts having a massage. He's like, it's fantastic, like, really, really fucking great massage. He is like, it's an Asian lady, so he's like, okay, so he was like, yeah, so well, I think he thinks his association was, okay, you go to an Asian massage parlour, you get in a handy. Anyway, so about 10 minutes into his massage, he's just like, she's just like, just gonna get some like oils and stuff to like rub on your back. He's like, fine, walks out, comes back like a minute later, and then starts like rubbing his back with oil. But she's like proper like leaning on me, and all of a sudden, he's like, she's not wearing like those clean scrubs that she was wearing, like, you know, the medical thing. He's like, all of a sudden something like soft started rubbing up against my back. And he's like, this woman's changed into like a 90 halfway through the fucking thing.
Silk 90.
Like a silk 90. And he's feeling it fucking like rubbing up against his back, and then he's like, oh no. He knows what's coming. Please, not like this. Like, I came here for no bueno. Anyway.
Just take your clothes off and pop them next to the one.
Well, get to the clothes bit in a minute. So they continue having this massage, and she pops the question. She's like, do you want extra? And he's just like,
keep going. Yeah, my shoulders would be.
What do you mean extra? Like, she's just like, extra, like £50 extra, and he's just like, no. He's like, no, I don't want that.
My extra one?
He's like,
hot stone.
That parrot's just. No, she was implying el funny business.
Ice, we have ice on
Hot treatment? Yeah.
the old line of races.
Yeah, I was gonna say, terrible, aren't we? We're all doing it.
It's only racist if it's bad.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's like, oh my god, no, like, not for me. But obviously this entire environment where he's like, I'm really calm, relaxed, he's just had a nice massage. He's just had a nice massage, he's just like full tense. He's like, I went in there, he's like, I come out more stressed than I went in. He's like,
yeah, that's the issue.
But
what? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that doesn't.
if they don't jerk you off, that's how it happens.
Sorry, I didn't
to alleviate that.
I've had that, and I know, like,
When he watched it back in editing, he'll be like,
what was I
saying? But anyway, so it's
I had a nickel.
No, I know the feeling.
Every time an Asian lady offered me a hand job off massage, I know that time, like, yeah.
No, I just know the stress of worrying you're going to get hard. Let alone being
That's worried about getting a chub, let alone fucking having his chub rubbed.
Yeah.
But anyway, so.
Like, can I massage your chest now? No, that's good, please.
He's like,
you can face
down
down.
on you. Well, that was it. He was lying face down, and that was when he was like, the 90's on me. But anyway, so he was like, oh, I had this nice environment where they gave me a towel, like a fucking robe and everything. And then all of a sudden, that shiny demon. No, all of a sudden he's like, no, I don't want a happy ending. She's like getting angry at the fact that she's. So instead of like leaving the room and letting him do his thing, she's just like, he just gets up. She hands him his clothes and then just watches him get dressed, and he's just there like, oh. He's like he's just been abused sexually.
At this point,
Yeah.
Someone who really wants to.
I guess he really wants that extra $50.
I mean, I want to.
But yeah, he's like, worst experience of my life. He's like, never having a massage again. He's like, I'll never go back.
I got changed on everything. Okay, cut that out.
Hold on. Just.
Do it in Terry Tim.
Fucking I'll change my clothes. I shave for you.
So I remember a time, I haven't had many massages in my life, like professional massages in my life.
I've had
hardly any.
One.
Maybe I'm talking about my one and only experience here. It was in Egypt.
In Egypt as well. What the fuck was it?
With the girlfriend.
Okay, not with the girlfriend.
Okay.
I was with your girlfriend too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your life.
I remember that one. Yeah, good.
So we're in Egypt, and it was like towards the end of the week, and it was like one of the last excursions because we were in like
After the pyramids.
no. There was conflict at the time, and they were like, it's not safe for you white people. Don't
White people
you'll likely get stabbed. There's conflict. I'm like,
yeah.
is there ever not conflict in Cairo? And they're like, no, not normal.
We fuck each other up.
Long story short, we booked in for this massage. They had this proper like spa facility, so we all went in again, music playing.
It's a very nice scene. They got the water trickling.
It's really nice. There was a bit of haze in the air, but
You're
mist.
relaxed, right?
Yeah.
It was lovely. I was like, oh, this is really, really nice. And this really attractive lady walks in. I'm like, ooh.
Ooh, we're gonna get
Okay,
fun up.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
She goes up to my girlfriend and says, have a seat, or lie down with all the stuff. I'm like, okay, right. Where's my one? B.O. Bob walks in.
I walked in. Yeah, just
He's like,
Precisely. Massage. You're in Ladybug. Imagine like a German lady just.
Just walks in, just like putting on the balance switch line.
All girls give massage.
It was a big hairy
not
Egyptian dude, and he gave a very rough massage with crusty hands, like he'd just been laying bricks all afternoon. Yeah, B.O. Bob.
It smelled like fuck.
Bending over, giving her that real deep tissue.
Just rubbing his man titties on you.
That was my face, his armpit, like, oh, this is good. This is
Poor Mike.
Poor Mike. So
That's horrific.
not quite.
And they were, meanwhile my girlfriend with like this stunning 10 out of 10 babe with like skimpy outfit giving her a little tickle. I'm like, babe, don't you want a real deep tissue? This one's good for deep tissue. Sports, yeah? Sports, yeah. Climbing that pyramid is hard work. You need to
Climbing the pyramid. I think that's a sentence to death if you do that. Oh mate, do you see that couple that climbed up there and fucked on top of one as well?
Oh!
Yeah, that's it.
No
Imagine
way.
that. Yeah, but there's a video.
Cue the vid.
Yeah. There's literally, I don't know if it's fake or not, but legit, it looks real as fuck. They're literally just lying up. It's like just. There's
Real
like
as the moon landings.
It's like a sunrise. They just fucking banged, and then they're like, wow, look at the other two pyramids, and they're sitting on top of one.
There's people watching over the pyramid.
Pick a side.
Right.
No, you can't be on top of it.
You can't
Pick a side.
It's a point.
No, it's not. It's like slabs of square. It goes like that.
There's 4 sides.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a fucking like complete
It was
point.
a slope.
Motherfucker thinks it's like.
It's not 2D.
It's not a shard.
I thought it was
It's
just a complete slope.
It's like the very tip of it is like a needled pin, just like
I thought it was
the
like the moon.
sharpest fucking object in the
It was
world.
literally a stone version of the moon.
No, it's almost like the Aztec ones,
Yeah,
but it
of
just
course.
looks pointier because it's obviously very, very large.
Oh, that, to be fair, surely that'd be harder to see them.
Yeah, of course. They're on a flat paddle. If they were lying down, I
They
think
just
that's
look
the
like a
point.
square.
Just tucked into the corner.
No, they would have just been flat on the very
I see,
fucking
right,
top.
Well, they keep having to move around depending on where the guard was down below.
Tell you what, they probably have to move around with the fucking sun, mate. How fucking hot those slabs
Just like in Metal Gear Solid, like.
Puts a box over his head, just like, fucking Skyrim.
Throw a rock on the other side opposite, and even the guards.
That's like the best one.
Knocks on the pyramid wall.
Fucking Skyrim. You like shoot them in the neck with an arrow. They're like, who's there? Is something there?
What was that?
And then they go,
It was nothing.
yeah, it must be
Back
that.
to business. Just like a fucking arrow sticking, just like fucking blood squirting out the fucking neck.
Just press exclamation
What
mark.
was that?
Who's there?
But anyway, so weirdly enough, obviously, so you had your abusive massage in Egypt.
Yeah.
I had my abusive massage in Egypt. Literally, you weren't. You couldn't fucking write it because I go in with my brother Dan. He gets nice lady. He's like, I'm like, I've never had a massage before, and I'm like, tense. I'm like, oh yeah, not a big fucking. I mean, obviously all the Egyptian dudes are just fucking hairy as shit. Like, it's just a train. Man's just if they ain't got a gold necklace and a fucking. Anyway, so this guy comes out. He starts like giving me a massage. He's like,
Oh, it was a guy then?
Yeah, it was a guy. I've never been a guy. Just like
Your brother got me up.
yeah. So, well, that's it. So my brother gets this like tiny fucking girl. I'm like, oh great. He's just like, yeah, I have a medium
Tiny
massage.
hands.
Like, yeah. And I get this dude, and like I'm like medium, and then I'm like actually soft about a minute in because this dude's giving me the fucking people's elbow. It's like, I was like, okay, like the middle of my back. I was like, this is nice, but when they're like literally fucking dropping from the fucking ropes, mate. Because it was. Watch out! Dude's like, it's like elbowing, but it's because it's a full body massage. Like they do the old nice, hand bit.
Yeah.
When they get to your calves, they're like, oh, what the fuck this dude up? I'm like, I get fucking like,
Ticklish.
like leg cramps. So this dude's just like,
Oh shit.
He's like your whole body was elbows.
But like, imagine your calf. And it's like, someone starts just like, it's like he's trying to mix a cake with his elbow. It's like fucking like, just like,
Test the baby's
yeah.
butt. I find that incredible.
But
Why do they do solid?
I'm like, soft.
Oh, you said that?
Please.
You screamed it.
Please.
Like Philadelphia.
I'm so right. I will show you how much this dude fucked me up. That was my back afterwards.
What is that?
Dude bruised the fuck out of me.
Oh my god.
Literally, we'll put this up on the fucking
That's
channel.
horrific.
But the dude
Looks
bruised.
like a potato.
Do they have
I can't
GPS
exactly-
out there?
My back doesn't exactly look very good. It's just sucked into some fucking shorts. But you can see where the dude is like beating the fuck out of me. He's like, oh, you are very tense. I was like, I fucking am now. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, you know, ripping me off.
Anything a bit higher than
He's
this.
just there, just like,
Goes into the happy ending with his elbow.
puts them together.
But I'm just imagining a sketch now where it's just like he's got a fucking pneumatic drill and then just a hammer.
That's what I felt like. This dude fucked me up so bad that I bought 2 massages to have over the course of 2 weeks. But I sold the other one to my brother because I was like, it's around half price as
I
well.
bought you a massage, brother.
Funny thing is he comes out, he goes, oh, the same dude you have, now I'm back. I was like, oh, because he was like, yeah, the first one I had was really nice. He was just it was fine.
You were like, oh, you should.
I
I'll
was
bought you a
like,
massage. Oh, thanks, man. That's so kind of you.
Fucking dude's just like, comes in with his gimp mask on, like, what's a massage? Oh, you brother of the
He
rock.
started massaging me, then he went away, and he started massaging me again, but I felt like chainmail rubbing up against me. Like
Yeah.
we were going to
Second
battle.
Instead of a 90 chain, he's got like barbed wire around. It's like, give me a hug.
It'd be fucking numb the second time round.
Oh, mate, honestly, like, but
Black and bruised.
mate, I went on holiday for a tan and I came back purple.
It's crazy.
Fucked me up.
How long have you been on that
Son,
sun?
you're looking a bit patchy, son. Like, I was just like, because I went
Man, that sun beat you up.
because it's just fucking Mike Tyson just pounding my back. It's like fucking Rocky beating up the cow meat in the fucking freezers, beating the fuck
Mate,
out
I
of me.
saw a video of Mike Tyson today. It was on Reddit.
Beating up the dude
on the
mate.
plane.
Yeah, I was gonna
He
say.
proper leaned over the seat.
Mate, the guy
Oh,
yeah, the guy behind was apparently like taunting him, and then he's just lost his shit and just fucking starts. I mean, did you see the dude's face after he looks back? He's just like fucking.
At least
say
do it
anything
like,
then, will you?
Yeah.
at least do it like bus wankers or something when you're
Oh,
going
man.
past. He's
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
that's it.
page at
On the
20,000
runway, as the
feet.
plane's taking off, maybe.
I see
You've got 2 hours
behind
of
him.
this shit.
Yeah. Don't taunt Mike Tyson.
Imagine if that was early on, right? That was
Oh,
you know,
fuck
boarded.
knows, but-
So imagine the whole like 2, 3, 4 hour flight.
However long flight.
It's
Yeah.
just black and blue, like
Yeah, well, I mean,
Still sat behind him.
mate, I tell you what, the fucking flight marshal was just like,
Yeah.
fuck no, am I saying anything to him? Like,
But
So,
yeah, I had this massage,
yeah, sorry.
and well, obviously we've all got our stories of like having it really hard.
Yeah,
Hold
really
up,
suck.
wait a minute. No, I'd never had it. Like just talking about genuinely nice massage. It was most incredible. None of this pointy
Most
shit.
incredible.
It was incredible. Tremendous.
Best red.
But they use our arm, don't they? They go from the top of their hand to their elbow, and they put the whole thing over you. Oh, it's just incredible. It's the only time.
Man got the fucking full wax on,
Yeah.
wax off. Yeah, that's it. I was getting the fucking pile driver. And the entire fucking cast of WWE beating up my back, and you had fucking goddamn Mr. Miyagi giving you the old. Ooh,
Did they
wax
do in either of your stories? Did they do like you have to pick a scent for your thing, your oil? They did that in this place.
He said, would you like beer or beer?
on.
Oh yeah, your
You
one.
want lube or boot?
No, but she got me to. She was like,
Lube. Yeah.
she was like, which oil do you want? Because she said
Oh,
they
dude.
have different properties. And I was like, oh, they smell different. She said, no, one's relaxing. I was like, fuck me, they all should be relaxing, ideally. And she got me to smell them, but she held them like a fucking half a metre away from my nose, and I went to lean in, and she pulled it back. I was like, how much do you want me to smell it? Like, I need to be able to smell.
It's like
Do you like this one?
Yeah.
Swing it back in.
That's what you get.
I really want you to inhale the salt she was going to fuck.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, I picked
Oh, I've got one! Just
It's
like
right
so yeah, it got from relaxing to, where's it spicy?
That's probably why, because probably people have sniffed it before too hard. It was like, oh, this massage is brewing.
Yeah, probably. I did that the
Anyway.
other day actually. I,
Oh.
I know we keep going on
Sorry,
constant
yeah.
tangents, but I love it. I went to the range the other day and opened up those chlorine tablets you get for swimming pools.
bromine.
I just thought I'd have a little whiff.
No, bro.
I breathed it in.
No, bro.
Man passed out in the aisle.
Genuinely, I was like, oh my god, I can't stand up. That's outrageous.
Yeah, I like the smell of them, but not that close up.
Oh,
Not, yeah. That's proper bath
It was
salt.
like, just
puffing
it's weird
petrol.
when you go for that.
Yeah.
You go for that immediate sniff, thinking, oh, it won't be that
You
much.
stick your nose
Well,
right
then
in
you don't
there.
realise how much milk's left in the carton. You go, whoa, I've lifted it right up in the air. Have you ever done that?
No.
Have you ever done that?
Oh, look how much hummus is left. Just fucking yeets it over his shoulders.
Like when you say something's empty and you go to lift it up really hard.
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Right, you thought it was heavier than it was.
Yeah.
Fucking yeeted it. Right, I get you now. I was just like, I never just gone, fuck! Oh, that's a full pot of shit. Like,
But,
Not understanding
Yeah.
how pungent those.
you can't some
Quite
fucking,
sure.
yeah.
anyway, overall, back to the story. Whole massage was amazing. Used the full arms and stuff. But she did this thing that I've never had before.
She used the phalange.
the phalange.
The full
She
arms.
used the phalange.
She had no phalange.
Sorry. She used what? What did she use in the bathroom?
She did the whole thing, used her arms. Her arms.
She used the long arm. The long arm with the long arm.
I think it was a girl.
She's there with like a mannequin arm, just like, COVID. She wouldn't let him sniff
I
it.
just have my nails
It's
done.
just like,
I don't want to.
she's got, yeah, one of those fucking octopus things. She's just doing it.
I could have done that.
The only thing that was annoying that she put your face in the hole.
Yeah.
I was just seeing fucking
Oh,
legs
damn.
swinging.
I was just like, I was like, quite
You lucky bastard.
Yeah. Fucking, long schlong silver.
No.
Just fucking like, he comes to the top, he just leans over and just like swings up and smacks you with the chin.
You like pink eye?
Oh. But yeah,
So she did this thing, basically,
It's a
where,
good thing.
and this was, I was on my back, she didn't, this was on my front. No, on my front, my back exposed.
Yeah, it's
She was
not
doing my
in the
back.
hole. No, oh,
No,
the
my
face in the hole then. if you-
Anyone watching this?
Okay, yeah.
Let him tell the
I know.
story.
Oh! She pushed down really suddenly, like she was doing that,
Cracking. Chiropractic.
fucking keeping someone alive.
Oh,
thing.
CPR.
CPR.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Really
just trying
going,
to back,
like-
crack your back, not fucking break your spine. Like, trying to break all your ribs.
I've never had it before. It was so sudden. It was like the best massage ever. It was incredible. And then she just suddenly just fucking cracked my neck. I was like, oh fuck! Like, but it was actually kind of relaxing after that. I just
Oh, there's
felt-
your neck she did that.
Well, it was like my whole back. She'd
Oh.
start lower and just push me down into the thing. And the reason I mentioned my head being in the thing is because I've got a big Adam's apple. I'm a dude, like, so if I can hit against it, I was like,
Oh, like, oh. Because
I was there just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
holds
yeah,
anything
she
else.
does it.
gagging, yeah.
She's there. So I was like,
Oh.
Just like,
I didn't feel it the whole time, to be fair. When you're like trying to be relaxed, you don't want to move too much.
She does.
Like she's on me.
All
so
she
I
can
don't
hear
wanna-
is
it's on you. Yeah.
She stops by the car. It's like, keep going. Does it again.
I just spat there.
What was that? Mate, to be fair, you say that.
Must be nothing.
That must have been what you do. I was thinking, well, I was like, softer, please. Because he's like, you say something? I'm like, please stop. Oh, must be nothing.
Must be enjoying it.
I'm just like, "Ah!" He's like, is that good? Yes. I'm like, "No!"
Your one must have been like an hour, right?
Yeah, I was like, please.
So from when he started to by the end,
I remember
everything
being
would have shown by then.
No, it didn't come up till the next day. That was why, like, when I said to my mum, like, he was like, the dude beat the fuck out of me. I was like, is my back bruised? She was like, no. Went out the next day, I was like, guess what? She was like, what? Pulled off the t-shirt. She was like, holy fuck! My mum doesn't swear much, but she was like, holy fucking shit! Like, what the hell? They beat the fuck out of you. But yeah.
We started to show towards the end of the massage. That must be like if a barber fucks up at the back.
He shows you the mirror. Shows you the mirror. It's like, okay, you're just like, yeah.
Instead of showing you a mirror, he just put up a photo of the back.
It's one of the ones there on the wall. It's one of the things that's that. He shaves the kid's head. It's just
And
like,
you're just like, wait a minute. I mean,
he does it for like half a second as well, and it's just like, whoop, whoop.
I don't know, I had blonde hair at the back.
Yeah. Dude has like a foot of a ponytail, he's chopped off. Whoop. Honestly,
You guy at the massage holding up a mirror. How's this? Is this alright for you?
I was gonna
It's fine. Right, there's 3 titles I will read. As always, I've taken these from Reddit. But to you lovely viewers at home, we'd love to react to your stories.
please send us
So
something.
if you have an example in your life of something you're not sure whether you were in the right, they were in the right, who was in the wrong, send it in to us. We'll decide. So for the time being, I'm so sorry, pardon me. This is taken from Reddit. So choose the title. Pick the title and we'll do that one. Am I the arsehole? For getting mad, my artist hid their initials in my tattoo. Am I the arsehole for refusing to get on a flight? Or am I the arsehole for arguing with my husband for the picture he had for my contact photo on his phone?
Okay.
What's the second one? I want to indulge
Yeah,
that.
just on
Am
a
I the
plane.
arsehole for refusing to get on a flight?
I don't understand. I need to know the context.
The context
of
of what, yeah, no, he's just saying.
Is it the pilot?
You've got to pick one based on those titles.
Oh, yeah, well, that one, I'm intrigued.
No, I want the last one,
No.
so.
Am I the arsehole for wanting the second one and he wants the last one?
yes, you are, because what I say good.
Picking this up at a dangerous pace.
Alright, we'll do the last one. I can let you know.
Good shit, man.
I don't care. I don't care. We'll do both.
Yeah, let's do both.
Okay, we'll do that.
Am I the arsehole for refusing? And actually, this is interesting because Reddit had different opinions on these. So in one of these, Reddit decided they were the arsehole. In the other one, they weren't. So, am I the arsehole for refusing to get on a flight? My boyfriend's parents paid for them. The flights, that is. My boyfriend's siblings and their SO? What would that be?
SO? They said petrol.
Senior officer.
SO.
That must be like a carer.
Oh.
Boyfriend's siblings and their
Step.
step-bro.
Step-O.
Step-O.
Oh, okay.
Step-O.
Let's carry on. Hopefully it makes some sense.
Senior
Later on. My boyfriend's parents paid for the flights. My boyfriend's siblings and their SO to all go... Oh,
Significant other.
nice. And significant others. To all go on a flight to Cabo for spring break. So this is America.
Cabo.
This is the Cabo. Oh, okay.
I think it's Cabo.
Okay.
You might be right.
For spring, but this is obviously American. Becky, yeah, definitely American.
Yeah.
Becky, his mum, hasn't seemed to like me for some reason. She's always making snide remarks about my parents' blue-collar jobs and my field is nursing. So we get to the airport and Becky got 7 other people first-class tickets and me 1 coach ticket. Ooh.
What?
Right, so they got everyone else first class, but not her.
Yes. She told me I was used to it and she had a free coach ticket, so I should be grateful for going.
Oh
Okay,
my
yeah,
God.
so it's not the
Okay.
arsehole there then. If that's
They all did their
Okay.
express check-ins and left me in the long line for me to think about what the heck is going on. I had to keep from crying the whole time in line. I got up to the counter and there was a baggage fee for me. My boyfriend at the time never once helped me through the coach line or said anything to his mum. This is her stepmum,
This
essentially.
is shocking.
My boyfriend, yeah.
Okay, I looked over at his mum's smug face as I was about to pay the checked baggage fee. This is a girl, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
And I let all my frustrations out on the attendant and started crying. Basically, she said, "Don't go with that family, sweetie. They don't appreciate you." Continues to cry and took my luggage and got out of line with the super sweet check-in woman. I was so upset on how I was treated and started crying on my boyfriend in the airport about how his mother was treating me. Oh, he could be a man. Actually, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. Well,
I broke up with him at the airport and his mother was so embarrassed. I told her what a bitch she was. My boyfriend has been blowing up my phone saying how could I do that to his mother and just back out of a vacation very last minute and wasted everyone's time and money.
Well, it was a free ticket.
Whew.
That's
Well,
what she said, right?
So
she should be
the
grateful.
question to remind you was, am I the arsehole for
for not.
refusing to get on a flight?
No.
No, not all.
Wow,
Not
this
all.
is quite clear cut.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell obviously who's read it, and obviously you've given away now that the next ones they've decided are ourselves because there's no.
I'm not revealing it.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, shit like
to
boyfriends.
physically spite someone to just be like, yo, you're like a lower class than us. Like that's practically what she said,
That's
right?
horrible.
Is you're used to it. Like, imagine being like, yo, we're all flying first class, boys, but not you, because you're poor anyway, and you don't really care. It's like, bruh, fucking.
I imagine like
Flight's a flight though, right? I mean, free holiday.
No, not to segregate everyone from everyone.
no.
So
That's what I'm saying.
you either fly together.
Someone had to take
Well, no, not a spare ticket.
That's
All
what
the
I'm saying. Money's
significant
happiness,
others.
right?
I know you're a devil's advocate.
What?
I was like, do you want me to get angry at him? Like, trying to piss me off? Like, what the fuck? Do it.
Great mother.
I mean, yeah, obviously, talk like, obviously, yeah, kind of answering your bullshit. No, there's no fucking way. Like, I mean, if my family, and I know they would never would, because it's just a fucking horrible thing to do, right? It's just let me buy every single person that's going away. Like, literally, imagine being the individual. That's like, oh, by the way, you're gonna have to get in the luggage because you know.
Oh yeah, not fucking old, mate.
Might as well be in the fucking
I'm so cold.
like, imagine being like, just, please let me in. Like, oh, chill. Like, I mean, if I was a fucking woman that worked there, I'd be like, oh, you know what? We've missed up your flight. You're in first class.
Yeah,
Doris
they
is-
have power to do
Yeah,
that
they
sometimes,
do.
don't they? Yeah,
Like,
of course.
Oh yeah, they're just like regular. Wait, is first class better than business class?
No,
Yes.
first class is best, and then business is very
Always
good.
confuses me.
No.
Business is
Business
pretty
is like,
close.
yeah, it's there. There's There's not.
Virgin, you get a shower with first class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, and business.
And
I
business.
don't understand. Why are they not just first class? Surely business class is like, oh, you've got a couple extra USB.
Nah, trust me, Dad.
For business.
Business class changes team, mate. Literally.
We
all of a sudden-
know someone who flies business or first class all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's always on their stories.
Oh, like
I'm
this.
like, you either make a lot of money or you're in a lot of debt. I don't know.
Credit card is stuck in. Oh no! This motherfucker's just like pulls out the fucking platinum black card. He's like decline. He's like fuck it. Gets out the fucking platinum triple black card. He's like, bam.
Triple
Just like he's just like throwing them away like they're fucking like prepaid cards. And it's like, well, I don't need that anymore. It's
Huge
smacked.
lottery tickets. Next time.
Rolex.
Anyway, so yeah, no, honestly, business class, man. I've always wanted to fly business because it goes from sitting in, like, don't get me wrong, you won't be on the right plane. It can't be like economy plus, and they're just like, oh yeah.
First class,
You're flying with, you're flying where they keep it cheap. Like their premium class is like, oh, you get an extra 1 foot of fucking space in front of you, and
That's that fly that come fly with me when all it is that little head, the little
the fucking pillow behind your headrest.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to first class.
Yeah, oh, what the little napkin goes over.
Napkin. I couldn't think of the word. But
Anyone that can afford it.
It's like, first class.
I paid £500 extra for first class, and it seems to be exactly the same as everyone else's seat. Sorry, sir. Napkin.
Thank you. Just sits in, just like,
Look around all smug.
just,
Mate.
you know, they do the old people, just like,
I think it's this program.
it's so good.
But here's the thing, right? Business class or first class. I'm almost gonna play devil's advocate for a second. Because they gotta be expensive as fuck, man.
They are expensive as fuck, but that's regardless.
So an extra amount of, another ticket.
Yeah, but the difference is,
so if
like,
she already had one, like you're gonna give her a bit of credit. If she already had one, then
you don't have
she'll
any.
be like, I already got it.
Right, the only
Someone
time.
had to have gone economy, right? Because there was a ticket going. I mean, you're not just going to bin a ticket.
Was that the story?
Not
There
gonna
was
be
just
me.
a spare ticket. Either I missed that, or
Yeah.
you're like fabricating it because. In my head, they've arranged to go on this holiday
Am I the
together.
arsehole for fabricating
Yeah.
this?
Just like, wait, just quickly read the start
that.
back out to me again.
No.
Because
We get to the airport and Becky got 7 other people first class tickets.
well, no, before that, the
Their
context.
family members was mine.
Because
Yeah.
before
Oh,
she was talking about
So my boyfriend's parents paid for the flights.
for a holiday.
Yes.
Right, that's it. She didn't say anything about it being an extra ticket. They had arranged to go on holiday with this girl as a family with other people's significant others. So it's not like
I thought you said they had a spare ticket.
no.
She told me I should be used to it, and she had a free coach or economy ticket, so I should be grateful for going.
So it's not that they got a free economy ticket. It's that they were giving her a free ticket.
Mate, I'll be honest.
Giving
I was trying
her
to give her credit.
Yeah.
That's
no,
actually fucked.
Fucked, mate. Literally, like.
Especially at the end.
Let me
that's
book
her.
the holiday and then spite this one individual
Yeah, I
as
I don't
not a great
understand
their
how
flight.
you'd be booking tickets and
You'd
go,
be used to it.
More importantly,
That's savage.
the fucking the other half is the biggest cunt in
Well,
all
that's
of
what I was
this.
saying, yeah, so that's
Is-
her, and then he's
The
just...
mum's an absolute cunt,
Have
but
a go
the
at it.
son is
What did you
triple
say?
black cunt, like not racist,
I'll
but
tell you what,
goddamn.
you don't tell someone they're a bitch in an airport and break up with your boyfriend.
Oh, mate, honestly.
Sorry, I'm trying it. I'm
You can
trying.
tell that that's what they fucking said afterwards as well. Like their whole family is just like, oh, can't believe it.
The behaviour of that.
Oh,
you could
what
tell she was.
animal.
You could tell she was belonging economy.
Yes. Never can do. Not even premium plus. Premium plus.
No legroom for her.
The fact that her other half wasn't even gonna fucking sit next to her on the plane.
Fence.
Like, well, no, he wasn't even gonna sit next to
He was
her.
in first
He was
class
in
going,
first class.
It's
Like,
only a 6-hour flight. Love, pack it in.
he's just like, you know what? Sorry, Doris. Like, my mum.
So true.
You're sitting back there, and I'm gonna chill up here.
Well,
Like,
just imagining like that episode of Top Gear when there's a different...
I wouldn't even do that to my friends.
You know what?
She's with the hay bales and the horses at the back.
But that's it.
My
Like, mate,
current girlfriend went through a very similar situation where like her boyfriend was
Current?
her ex-boyfriend. My
Not
current,
my next
yeah.
my future girl.
My next
Yeah.
boyfriend. Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing
Oh,
because
no,
my
yeah.
sister said that when she got engaged. She was like my current fiance.
As opposed to.
Yeah.
I know. I was like,
Before I get rid of it. Yeah.
You've only had one. But I don't know the full details of the story.
Yeah.
But something very similar happened where her boyfriend was like, I'm in first class, but I'll see you in a few hours, yeah?
Like,
And she's like, what?
you just wouldn't do it. Like, what are you doing? Like, I wouldn't do that to my friends.
Even if you had the money for only a first class and economy, you just.
But the only time.
You get two. What's
Two
the
economies?
Is there a minimum?
I see what you mean.
Decent.
Yeah, well, no, you get economy,
Decent.
Premium economy.
economy or premium or
Oh, okay.
premium or economy plus or something like that. Then you get business. Then you get first. And first is where they just give you like unlimited champagne and shit. It's
You
just
like to
like,
sit
yeah,
with
they're
wine.
like,
Still shit.
you get like, well, no, I don't know. Like some of the, if you go like Emirates or something, you get like a steak dinner, fucking chefed up, bro.
Microwave
Like,
steak.
well, mate, tell you what, they got fucking walk up bars now. I'm sure they got fucking little.
Yeah.
I don't know how they grill the steaks, okay? But don't grill me.
Flipping
Don't grill me,
cocktails.
motherfucker. Yeah, just
Turbulence.
Mate, free fucking shake. The bartender's like, oh, fuck for
It
this.
just holds it up
Yeah.
like that and it
It's
shakes.
like me fucking, my arms are fucking dead. All these rich people I'm fucking showing, these 7 cunts that left his daughter behind, fucking making me shake cocktails all day.
Yeah.
The only time it would have been acceptable is if they booked the holiday, he got in a relationship with her, and they were like, okay,
She was a last minute.
we can't get you a fucking business class seat because there aren't anymore,
They're
but
doing it
I've
for
booked you on the
okay.
same flight.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
If she was a last minute addition. Yeah, I wonder how soon she.
To
found
just be
out.
like, yeah, let me just drop it on you at the airport. Like, oh, by the way,
Is
you're
it
in the
at the
fucking
airport?
shit cunt
Yeah,
Is
class.
that when it happened? Because otherwise,
Well, I mean,
she
that's
wouldn't have
the
got
way.
to the airport.
Is this first world problems though? Oh.
Yeah, very first world problems going
Yeah.
on, but
Where are they
as
going?
a relationship, they did say they were going to like
Oh, Cabo. Because I said it wrong.
said it wrong.
Cabo.
Cabo.
Yeah.
Cabo.
So there's a spring break
Yeah,
destination.
it's
Like
like
a
a, yeah.
party. Is that Mexico? Is it?
I'm not sure, but somewhere similar.
I'm
Kind of.
looking. I'm looking.
Yeah, have a
You
look.
normally have your laptop to hand. So.
I know, yeah, it's tickety tack, motherfuckers,
Very
tickety
good
clack. But yeah, I mean, unless
She would have to be on in a sick holiday destination, but nah, I think it's fine.
mate,
She
so
can't be an arsehole.
if your
She values herself.
if your other
more than
half's
this
family
amazing
was
place.
like that, I would just be like, well, I don't want to be like. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I've
Driven her
always
to
said.
write a Reddit
Well,
post.
I've always said, and that's why I always worry about fucking meeting people's family whenever I date them, is because, like, at the end of the day, if you're dating someone, right, you end up marrying the family as well. So
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
so
thinking
bad.
about a relationship of, and a long-term perspective, don't get me wrong, if you're just doing what you're doing and having fun, fine. But like, if you look at a relationship from a long-term perspective, and like their fucking family are a bunch of shit cunts, mate, I'd be like. And they were close with their family. Like, okay, some people don't get on and they know their family are shit cunts, and that's fine. But like, imagine marrying into that eventually one day, and she's like, "Oh, you're used to it," or fucking, and the other half just not.
I know.
That's. I mean, we all know who that
It
fucking
is
reminds
It
me
is
of.
Mexico,
well, it should have helped her.
It is Mexico. So yeah, they're flying a few hours to fucking Mexico. From,
Yeah, I guess you'd be like, do
What
you
are
know
we
what?
gonna do?
I'll say maybe he could go up to someone in economy, and, like the person sat next to his girlfriend, and say, "Look, I've got a seat in business."
Well, so
Which
he
is
swaps with someone in economy and they end up sitting next to his
Yeah.
mum and she's like, oh,
Oh, man.
get them off me!
Oh, the stench!
They haven't got a napkin.
Dominoes. Yeah, legit. Just like, yeah, just someone walks up, they just snatches it away, like, how dare you?
So reminds me of Titanic.
Yeah.
When they're on the lifeboats, and they're like, "Will the lifeboats be seated according to class?"
Oh, yeah.
Actual.
There's only 2 of them, love.
Everyone's dying.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Fucking just like, give me your rings now, bitch. I'm gonna look rich.
Robin.
I think my conclusion is she is not the ass.
She is not the asshole. The family are a bunch of shit cunts.
No. And Reddit agrees with you, sirs.
Yeah.